So Steve, do you know why you're here today?
Nah, I ain't got a clue, mate.
Because I'm going to teach you how to retouch all of your photos.
Does that mean I'll be pretty?
Yep, you can be pretty.
Alright, I look like all them Twitter people.
Yep.
Okay, let's
All
do
those
this.
pretty Twitter people. Right, so first thing you're going to do, you're going to go up to File and Open. You're going to open your picture. So we've just got a photo of Amy Winehouse. Now, you see, like, you can see that we need to zoom in on it. So just going to zoom in there.
How did you do that?
Just if you just hold Control and hit plus, that zooms in, and Control minus zooms it out.
Okay.
So, but we still got a bit dodgy bit here. So actually, I'm going to take the zoom tool, which is this tool here, or shortcut Z, and right click and fit on screen. So now we can see everything
Alright.
that's there. So another thing as well, you don't want to be editing your original image, because say if I make a big line there and oh fuck, I didn't want to do that, and I've done so many lines I can't undo it, and yeah, now I've just ruined my picture. So I'm gonna
How did you get rid of the line?
edit undo, which is the shortcut is Control Z.
Okay.
So we're just going to duplicate a layer, which is Control J, or I think it's Edit Duplicate, I think. I'm not even sure. Just use Control J.
Alright. Makes my life a lot simpler.
Right, so we're going to turn the background layer off, and then
What does that mean?
so the little eyes is the visibility of the layer. So if we do that, it's on. If there's an eye there, it's on. If it's off, it's off. So what do you want to do first?
I don't know, my eyes, I don't like them. I want to be a different colour eye.
Okay, so to do that, we're gonna make a new layer, and then we're gonna take the brush tool, which is B. So now we've got our brush tool, but that's actually perfect size. But say if it was too big like this, we're going to change the size by using the square brackets. The beginning square bracket is to make it smaller, and the other one is to make it bigger. So we're going to just hover over and get it to the right size. It's about there. And zoom in a bit so we can see it a bit better. And if you hold space, click and drag, you can move around where you want. Just ignore that. So yeah, we've got our brush the right size, and if you come up here, you can also change the size here. Change the hardness, which means how hard your brush is. So if I had it at 100, it'd be a really sharp circle, whereas if I had it all the way down, it'd be a really soft one like that.
Okay.
We can just undo that. And to undo, if I keep hitting Control Z, it just comes back and goes because I'm undoing. But if you hold Control Alt Z, you can undo more than once. So yeah, we've got the right size, and we are at 0. So now we're just going to pick a colour.
But I want it to be red like her earrings. How do I do that one?
Alright, so here we got our colour. So if you just click on that once,
Yeah.
you got your colour panel, so you can pick your colour that way, and then you got your reds here, and then if you move it up or down, you can just change through colours. So I'm going to go and cancel that and show you, if we hold Alt while we've got the brush tool selected, you can actually pick any colour that you want just by going over it and clicking on it. So if you want the same red as her earrings, say here,
Yeah.
you just Alt and then click on it and then let go, and now your brush is the same colour as where we took it from.
Okay.
Now we want to get a little bit of a lighter part of that for the eyes. There you go. Right, so now we've got that, and we just click, and then we click again, and
But that
Gonna
doesn't
change-
look realistic.
bear with me. If we change the blend mode for the layer, it basically gives the layer a different look. So if we was to go to luminosity, it would do that, but we want overlay, and see already it's looking sort of pretty
Yeah, that looks better.
realistic. Looks a lot better. But we want it to look a little bit more realistic. So here is the opacity of the layer. And here is like the opacity of the layer.
Okay.
So what we could do with that is just, you can click on it and drag it, and what that does is it makes it more or less opaque. So we're just going to take that to like 50%. No, we want that a little bit stronger. So if we go to 70%, that's looking pretty good. So we're also going to take the rubber and rub out the middle and just around the outside where we've got a little bit of overlap. So now I've got a rubber tool.
How did you select the rubber tool?
This one or shortcut E. So we're going to go right the way in and just to make sure the softness is all the way down. Just going to brush over a little bit around the outside so we ain't changing more than we want, and we're just going to click in the pupil as well, maybe once or twice. So now if we come all the way out, it's looking like a pretty realistic effect. So you're going to want to do that to both eyes obviously. So I'm just really quickly going to show you that we're going to do that. Oh, and because we did it on a new layer, if we then decide that we don't like it at all and we just want to delete it, we can drag our layer down into the bin, which just completely gets rid of it and you're left with your original eye colour. Or you can just click on the layer and hit delete. Oh, so I hit enter. But yeah, as you can see, that also got rid of it, but we want to keep that. And another thing that's useful to do is folders. So if you click on this icon here, you get a folder, and if you double click here, you can rename the folder to eye colour, and then just drop that into eye colour, and then that way you can have a lot of things in there without it filling up your page.
We hope this tutorial helped you. If you enjoyed it, please check out our channel and subscribe for more videos, tutorials and other stuff.
Just like, yeah, a load of other videos with explosions and stuff like that. Everybody loves explosions.